Hi everyone. Last session we have discussed some SQL interview questions. Now let us start the some frequently asking SQL interview questions. One more. What is database? Actually we have come across in in BTech subject we have a DBMS. We have come across there some database. What is database management system. So these are the some frequently asking question for fresher students. So those who can give answer in smart way. I will explain them in clear manner. What is the database? So it is an organized collection of a structured information of data. So actually it can allow some efficient storage. We can retrieval, manipulate data. It is easier for user to access and manage the information actually. So commonly used various applications such as website, business operations, scientific research, and more. So we have some complex relation databases like MySQL, Oracle, etc. So let us know what is database means. It is the some organized collection of a data stored and retrieved digitally from remote or local computer system. Database can be vast and complex, and such databases are developed using fixed design and modeling approaches. So this is called the what is the database. Next question. What is database management system? It is the one of the most concept in the database. So actually what it refers means DBMS means simple in term it will call as a DBMS. Actually the full form of DBMS means database management system. What it means? It is a software that enable users to interact with the databases. It provides some tools and utilities to create, manage, retrieve and manipulate data stored in databases. It, it handles tasks such as data organizations, storage, retrieval, security, some data integrity enforcement. For example, popular DBMS include MySQL, Oracle Database, Microsoft SQL Server, MongoDB. They have very few features and functionalities to different storage and manipulation needs. So here it means it stands for database management system. It is a software development software responsible for the creation, retrieval, any updating and management of the database. It can ensure that our data is consistently organized and easily accessible by serving as an interface between the database and its end user or application software. What is RDBMS? How is it different from DBMS? We have come across what is database management system, and again here what is the RDBMS. First of all, we know what is this RDBMS. So it is called relational database management system. It is a type of a database management system that is based on relational model of a data. In RDBMS, data is organized into tables where each table consists of rows and columns. The relation between tables are established through keys such as primary key and foreign keys. We have some key differences. Actually, this is called a RDBMS. Next, how is it different from DBMS? What is relation between these relational database system and database management system? Let us know what is how it is different from DBMS. There are some key differences between general database management system and relational database management system. First one is data model. Second one is data integrity. Third one is query language. Fourth one is normalization. Fifth one scalability. So these are some of the difference between RDBMS and DBMS. Coming to data model, in data model, DBMS use various data models including hierarchical network, object oriented. Coming to RDBMS, it only uses specifically rules relational model where data are organized in tables with rows and columns. This is the first difference. So once again I will repeat. DBMS is an object-oriented model, hierarchical network where we can use the data, various data models. Coming to relational database management system, here it is specifically use relational model, that is where the data is organized in tables in the form of rows and columns. In data integrity, it may or may not enforce the data integrity constraint. Coming to RDBMS, it has some features such as primary key, foreign key, unique constraints. These are. So we have some query languages difference between RDBMS and DBMS, normalization methods, scalability. So these are somewhat differences between RDBMS and DBMS which we come across in next video. I will explain these differences between relational database and database management system. In summary, I will explain what is difference means. While RDBMS and DBMS are not all a DBMS, RDBMS are here relational database management system will come across, we can come database management system where database management system will not come to RDBMS management system. Why means here especially it is a used relational model. It offers some features only relational data management system such as data normalization and integrity constraints. So in short way, I will explore the what is difference between the RDBMS stands for Relational Database Management System. The key difference here is compared to databases, RDBMS stores the data in the form of collection of tables, and relations can be between the common fields of these tables. Most modern database management systems like MySQL, Microsoft SQL Server, Oracle, IBM Database 2, and Amazon Redshift are based on the RDBMS. Next question. What is the difference between SQL and MySQL? Here SQL means we all know what is SQL means, structure query language. So what is the relation between these two? Actually, structure query language, it is a standardized programming language managed to manipulate relational database. It provides set of commands like query, updating, inserting, deleting, managing data in databases. Coming to MySQL, it is an open source relational database management system that uses SQL as its query language. So it is one of the most popular RDBMS and is known for scalability, performance, reliability. So here MySQL implements the SQL standard and provide additional features and extensions beyond the standard SQL syntax. MySQL is commonly used for web application, e-commerce website, CMS and other data-driven application. In short, I can explain in summary means SQL is a language used to interact with the databases, while MySQL is specific relational database management system that uses SQL as its query language. MySQL is one of many database systems that support SQL, but it has unique features and characteristics. It means SQL is a standard language. It can retrieving and manipulating structured data. On the contrary, MySQL is a relational database management system like SQL Server, Oracle that uses to manage SQL databases. Next question. What are tables and fields? Here, tables. It is a fundamental structure used to store data in relational databases. Tables, it contains rows and columns. Each table represents a collection of related data entities. It can define with a name, set of columns, where each column represents a particular attribute of the entities stored in the table. So I will give a small example for a table. In a database for a bookstore, you might have a books table. where each row represents a book and column could include attributes such as title, author, publication date, etc. or price of the book. It contains these fields. Fields are also known as the columns. It represents the individual piece of data stored in a table. Each field has a name and data type defines the kind of a data it can store. It defines the structure and properties of the data stored in a table. For example, we have taken a book table mentioned earlier. Fields include like title. For a table, we have a book is a book as a table. In that, entities like title, author, publication date, price of the book. These are called the fields. So, tables are the containers for organizing related data. The individual components with those tables hold specific types of data. They form the structure of relational database, allowing for efficient storage and retrieval manipulation of information. What are the some common classes used with select query in SQL? Some common SQL classes used in conjunction with the select query are follows. Where clause is a where clause in SQL is used to filter records that are necessary based on specific conditions. Like order by clause in SQL used to sort the records based on some fields in ascending order or descending order. So here is the some example of syntax. Select star from my database student where graduation year equal to date of the year ordered by student ID. Where is it is the ascending order, descending order. Based on our condition, we will write the syntax. Next clause, group by. Group by clause in SQL is used to group records with identical data and can be used in conjunction with some aggregation function to produce summarized result from the database. Having clause in SQL used to filter records in combination with the group by clause. It is different from where, since the where clause cannot be filter aggregated records. Here is the some syntax. Select count student ID, country from my database students, where country equal to India, group by country having count student ID greater than 5. Here is the based on the some condition I have written the syntax for group by and having clause. I will clearly explain these classes with practical in coming videos. What is normalization? So it is a frequently asked question for freshers candidates. So normalization in SQL means it is the process of organizing a database schema to minimize the redundancy and dependency. It involves breakdown tables into smaller related tables, defining relationships between them. It helps to improve data integrity, reduce redundancy, and optimize the database design. They have several normal forms in database normalization. First normal form, second normal form, third normal form. These are some normal forms beyond third normal form. We have some normal forms, fourth normal form. These are some normal forms we have. These normal forms I will explain in upcoming videos what are those. So let us know what is normalization. So normalization represents the way of organizing structured data in the database efficiently. It includes the creation of tables, establishing relationships between them, and defining rules for those relationships. Inconsistency and redundancy can be kept in check based on these rules, hence adding flexibility to the database. Next question. What is denormalization? Denormalization, it is a process of intentionally introducing redundancy into a database schema to improve performance or queries. Unlike normalization means which aims to minimize the redundancy and dependency, denormalization involves duplicating data, combining tables to reduce the need of complex joins or aggregations during query execution. We have some scenarios based on denormalization, which includes improving query performance, reducing the number of joins, caching aggregated data, supporting specific query patterns. These are the some trade-offs which include increasing store pages, data redundancy, potential data inconsistency. These are some denormalization while structures. So denormalization, it is the inverse process of normalization. In normalization, we reduce the redundancy, but here we increase the redundancy. Why means where the normalized schema is converted into schema that has a redundant information, the performance is improved by using redundancy and keeping the redundant data consistent. The reason for performing denormalization is the overheads produced in the query processor by over-normalized structure. Next question. How will you change the data type of a column? So here we use the alter table statement. So here one of the syntax I have written, alter table, table name, column, column name, type, new data type. What are tables and fields? Table, it is an organized collection of data stored in the form of rows and columns. Columns can be characterized as verticals and rows are horizontal. The column in table are called fields, while the rows can be referred to as records. So these are the questions which frequently asked for a experienced or a freshers candidate. These questions will be definitely asked by the interviewer. Hope you understand these questions. Later I will cover some more videos in upcoming videos. So thank you one and all.